Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel. This is going to be your March 2025 reading for Sun, Moon and Rising. It will be fairly brief. We are looking at the theme you are exploring the month of March. Potential challenges, potential hazards, and perhaps how to avoid them. What's working in your favor, the likely outcome for the month, and a message from Spirit. Of course, if you're interested in a personal reading, check out my website. Sorry, I just dropped a card. My website is robynstein.com. Information is in the description box below if you're interested in a personal channeling or tarot reading. Your sacred destiny card, your oracle card, your theme for the month is Enlightenment. Okay? Things are coming to light. Now, this could be on a very small scale, or this could be a profoundly spiritual experience for you. Things are coming to light. So that which has been covered, concealed from your experience, from your ideas of the world around you, of yourself, you're going to be getting little hints and little puffs of epiphanies that are coming to light where you see things very, very clearly. Let's see how that responds or connects to your Cross of Truth spread. So I'm using my deck over here. Oh, telepathic deck, right? Telepathic tarot. Had some issues with publishing and printing, so bear with me. It will be available for sale, and obviously I will let you know when it is back on sale. But let's see what's happening for you, Capricorn. Okay. I'll lay the cards out, clarify them, and then show you and talk through them. Okay. Start off with the Nine of Swords. Desire is a Five of Cups. Working in your favor is a Ten of Wands. The challenge is a Four of Pentacles, and the outcome is Temperance. Okay. So one of the biggest things that are coming to light for you this month, Capricorn, is that things take time. There are certain healing modalities that need to be embraced. It's like waiting for things behind the scene to sort of settle and balance themselves so that you can project forward. There's something that you've been really worrying about. There's perhaps energy from the past that you're really wanting to release, but it's taking its time. It's taking its sweet old time, okay? And maybe that's what the enlightenment is all about. The enlightenment is that sometimes you just got to go with the flow and not swim against the current. I would say sometimes it always depends in life, right? What's happening around us, where the energy is serving us. For this month, it's not about forcing yourself against the tide. It's about going with the flow. So let me clarify before I go to each section here for Capricorn. I feel that all you really want to do is kind of like rest and just take it easy, but it will be a challenge because there's something in your head that you need to keep propelling forward, you know. But we do have seasons in our lives where it is really important for us to just slow down, and when we do that, you can follow the natural course, and maybe that's what's coming to light for you. Now, it's Nine of Swords, we've got the Six of Swords, Five of Cups, we've got the Five of Cups again. Okay, so we've got a double whammy confirmation here. We'll talk about it in a moment. Ten of Wands, we've got Temperance. Temperance has come up twice now. Beautiful. Four of Pentacles, we've got the Five of Swords, and Temperance, we've got the Ten of Wands. I just need to show you this. What's working in your favor, right? And the outcome for the month is the exact same cards, just mirror imaged. Okay, we've got Ten of Wands with Temperance here. Okay. Hope you can see that all right. Just waiting for that to focus properly. That is working in your favor. The outcome is Temperance with the Ten of Wands. So we've got the exact same combination over here. What's working in your favor and the outcome, which is awesome. I'll explain in a moment. But first, you start off with a month where there's been something niggling at you in the back of your mind. We've got the Nine of Swords with the Six of Swords, okay? You've reached the end of a stage now where you're fed up with feeling a little bit trapped or kind of mentally strained with an idea, with a thought pattern, or with people in your lives where it's just been like niggling at you. It's like you've been in a situation where you've been either surrounded by people who are either very negative and you're feeling like kind of trapped by it, you can't kind of like climb out of it, or there's been some worry and some concern that has been afflicting you in the sense of feeling kind of just bombarded by energy. It could even be that your the skeleton in your body is also feeling very rigid. It's like it's not containing your, it's not holding your organs and your muscle situation. So you could feel quite stiff in your skeleton as well. And it's all causing you to feel a bit like, I've had enough. Rest assured, that energy that you start off with a month, you've also got the Six of Swords. So now you're learning as you start the month to release certain ideas, to say goodbye to situations. We've got this woman who is traveling, leaving somewhere, and she's moving on to calmer waters. So she's got a daughter with her, and she's taking 8 swords with her, and the 8 swords represent the lessons that she's learned, right? There were more swords, but she decided, no, I'll take the lessons that I need with me, and I'm moving. I have no luggage, but I'm moving into a new pace of life, because those ideas, that mentality, those people that were kind of doing my head in, that's not serving me moving forward. So there's a lot kind of happening as you start the month. Anything which felt like it was a bit jarring in your head is now you're now moving into a sort of a more peaceful frame of mind, and you're doing it. You're taking those steps. The desire is a 5 of Cups, and it's clarified by the 5 of Cups. So this is a double whammy confirmation, okay? This is to do with regret from past situations that really didn't serve you, okay? Where you've either been burnt, where you put all your eggs in one basket, but then none of it felt like it was fruitful. We got to remember that any time we regret something, whether it was something that somebody else did to us or whether it was something that we did, right? The beauty in every experience are the lessons that we can learn, which is why you have made that choice to move on to calmer waters. You've taken those lessons and you're moving forward. I want to say the word passion this month is about learning how to detach from past situations that are still afflicting you in today's world, right? In your current trajectory of life. You're looking for ways, how can I turn the page? How can I look at the positive? It feels like it's passionate. It feels like you are really applying this formula or this idea to multiple areas in your life, knowing full well that whatever experiences happened, even if there was betrayal involved, deceit involved, even if you felt completely left out, there's always something positive that can be received upon that. And how the future represents more excitement. So rejection is redirection, essentially. And you're trying to get your head around kind of how can I see all of these so-called burdens as one of the best things that happened to me, because it set me onto a better course. And I feel like you're passionately kind of choosing to look at life in that way. What's working in your favor this month is we've got the 10 of Wands clarified by the Temperance card, okay? Meaning that you are at the end of the road in this way of thinking. Now, of course, for some of you, this could be to do with working on a particular project that now you are very close to the finish line, but you're also trusting in the fact that things take time and you're not forcing it, you're kind of going with the flow. Now, this is going to be really, really positive for you. The Temperance is also the alchemist. She mixes kind of water and fire together to create something new. She's got a foot on the ground, or he, and he's got the foot in the water. So it's all about understanding the smaller cogs that turn your wheel of reality. And you are kind of working through understanding that even though you're so ready to take a new step, so ready to create something new in your life, but understanding that actually the slow moments between things happening is actually the fast track to get there. So even you're wanting something finished, but understanding, like, or at least playing with the idea as you've been playing with the idea of learning that the bad things that have happened in your life are actually for your highest good, you're applying that and you are taking the action on that and allowing yourself to kind of go, okay, I'm so close to the end, but I know that these things take time and I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to swim against the current. Okay. Now, that's all happening in its sweet time. It's super positive. There's still a bit of a challenge this month, even though you're going through a huge, I would say, like spiritual experience, enlightenment. This is a big month for you kind of at a soul level. The challenge is we got the Four of Pentacles with the Five of Swords. So there still seems to be some sort of, I would say, maybe a little bit of dirty behavior in your environment, and you would just like to kind of have a break because you may be a little bit exhausted, or you are wanting to kind of be a little bit more careful with your finance and not kind of spend out willy-nilly this month. And yet there may it's coming up as a challenge, meaning that either people are preventing you from taking some time to rest. Like, say for example, if you designate, okay, I'm going to give myself this weekend, I'm just giving it to myself, and then something comes up and now you have to deal with that, and you really, really hoped you could just spend the day in bed or, in front of the TV, just kind of enjoying, or you decide to give yourself a couple of days off, and yet work pulls you back in and you're not allowing yourself to kind of have that time that you really need to rejuvenate and rest. On another scale, it could be that you are attempting to be a little bit more careful with your finances this month and kind of not kind of spend willy-nilly, and then something comes up and you're like, oh, I have to do this because I know that if I don't do it now, it's going to. So those are the kinds of challenges that you're going to be dealing with this week. It doesn't feel massive. I just feel a sense of tiredness. I mean, all of these cards are quite tired. And usually when we go through some sort of experience, some sort of spiritual experience, it pulls us in every angle of our life. It's like it tugs it. It's exhausting, very exhausting. Look at this lady, right in the beginning of the card. Her head is down. She's tired of the anxiety, right? Clarify. This lady, her head is down, okay? She's tired, she's exhausted, she just wants to get away. This guy, his head is down, tired, right? He's looking at the past, he's going, oh, it's heavy, a heaviness, right? This card, he's having a snooze, he's so damn tired, right? He's had enough, he just needs a bit of a break. This guy, he is snoozing, and he really wants to snooze, but it's coming up as a challenge, so it's like maybe he's not able to. And then finally this guy, look how tired he is, right? So we do have a lot of fatigue coming in, but it's just because there's a lot that's actually happening at a very deep soul level for you, and you're recognizing, okay, well, I know there's changes I need to make, and I'm close to the end, and I just want to finish it. It's like I just want to reach the end goal. But what Spirit here is saying is like, no, slow down, right? Even though you're exhausted, it's coming. But the quicker it comes it'll come quicker if you just go with the flow and not force it. Okay, now the outcome is Temperance with the Ten of Wands. So again, Wands can typically talk about things that you are working on, whether that is a project or business or whatever the case may be. You're close to the end with that Ten of Wands, but now overcoming that, the stronger energy here is Temperance, meaning that by the end of the month, that which was working in your favor, it's turned around. So no longer are you feeling like so exhausted, but you're now getting into a more balanced state of knowing how to just go with the flow, act when it's required, step back when it's required, and you're kind of moving with the energies, and you're kind of allowing yourself to fully see the energies and then use that as your guidance system, right? And that's the enlightenment that's coming on in for you. So it's quite a big month for you. It's not big in the sense of you're going to meet the love of your life, or, move house or whatever. Well, obviously it could be, but it doesn't seem big stuff like in your reality. This is all like the smaller micro energetic surrounding you that is taking a huge transformational shift. You are creating that shift, and you'll see the results for it later. But this is that kind of icky stage, right? But extremely positive. So, big month, Capricorn. So let us quickly, so the best thing to say here is don't haste a situation. Don't try and rush a situation. Even if you're wanting something to be complete, even though you're kind of doing everything, you're doing all the right things, right? Allow it to take its time. That will actually be the fast track. If you force it, other things are just going to kind of just come in your way and cause more challenge. Now, nice. So your message from Spirit is energy rising. Vitality, confidence, power, decisiveness. Okay. So with this whole month, the enlightenment that you are gaining is putting you in a position of power where you are working with the energies, you are ascertaining the energies, you are seeing the energies around you and allowing yourself to work in harmony with it as opposed to against it. What that does is that infuses an energetic of also confidence, because now it's not just a case of making a decision and hoping for the best. It's a case of making a decision based on what is available around you and kind of going, I can see what's around me. I can make a choice here and I will decide something and then I'm going to let it go because I know that it's going to follow a more harmonic kind of wave for my highest good. Okay, the decisiveness that comes in with allowing yourself to go with the flow. It comes in with allowing yourself to let go of those burdens in the past, let go of that regret, and trust to see that the rejection was actually in fact redirection. So it's a wonderful, highly spiritual reading for you, Capricorn. I really hope this helps. I hope it resonates. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. It really does help my channel. And if you're obviously interested in a personal reading, check out my website. Otherwise, have a beautiful month. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.